The first time the three of them met, they were able to communicate with each other. Their team is actually the first generation of the 7th class. They are also relatively close to becoming their disciples. When they won the 4th World War, they became the new three and became the new old. This was a battle between the three of them, who were fighting each other in the middle of the battle. From the graduation of the school to the battle of the host, this kind of long-term cross-distance is far more than the left and right. This kind of long-term relationship with the young generation and the friends who fight with the adults are quite different. In modern terms, it is the difference between hair and ordinary friends. Who fight with the adults are quite different. In modern terms, it is the difference between hair and ordinary friends. The masters are also on the other side of the hair. Speaking of which, Zile was also a steel hand when he was young. And the fishing village, this main factory is fighting and there is no information in the situation of the night, no matter who sends it. It's interesting the position of the person is actually a symbol of the power of the film group, the information of the character of the group is a very dangerous task. The top player is not suitable for being a cannonball to send the high-level decision to send out the power of the film group, and at the same time he is not in the village to take on the important position of the wild. The character of Slayer is very successful, so many people say that Slayer died and there is no more fire and shadow. Slayer died, the plot still needs to develop. Sacrificing for the sake of information, this is Slayer's own choice. He's the one who's been holding on to the doctor's patience for his whole life. Slayer is such a character, so he can have such a high popularity and charm. 3. The impact of the great god. After the great god survived the life and death of others in the case, the pursuit of the heart changed quietly. It is this change that makes the great god and Slayer get closer and closer. The monster in the temple is the ultimate target of the great shaman. This is what he learned from the battle between the mountains and the sea. After the 3 generations of the great shaman know about the great shaman's research, they have been chasing the great shaman. At that time, the 3 generations of Tingshi Edu could not bear to let go of the great shaman.